your own case with Abacha was another very unique side of life.
Don't bring that one in.
No, it's part of your memoir. You know why? A lot of young people have to learn from that, because look, you created business in those days. You created a lot of things, and your friendship with the military is almost 50 years before that time.
He arrested me.
But what really happened? They said you are helping the Nadeko chiefs and all that with your hosting right. So why will you be an accused when doing your business?
I'm doing my business in Abuja. I didn't interfere. Everybody criticizing him. They don't want him to be there. Everybody, I never look at that place. I never look until when they enter into my room. I said, yes.
How did they enter, sir? Did they invite you, or they call you on phone, or they just
No, they just call me back. Yes, open.
Just like that?
Like that. That's how
they stormed into your bedroom and arrested you.
And take me away.
Where did they now lock you? Is it a good place or somewhere bad?
How can it be a good place be in the
But how did it? Because a lot of Nigerians are still surprised. Is that your issue? People feel that you should press for charges because they did not just humiliated you; they also ruined your business. So, but what did you now see when you are in that gulag? We learned that you are sharing boundary with MKO. You are even sharing almost the same room with him.
MKO Abiola was there before I came in.
Okay, was already arrested.
The next room to him, they put me there. But later, they came in and took him away.
From that environment?
And from that environment, I don't know where.
But you used to relate with him, you used to chat with him there?
I don't know. We were looking at each other and talking.
Two of you?
We speak same language. We examine what is happening. We examine the mistakes and what we have done. We are actually not very, very happy. I was not happy too. I was thinking on why am I here? Who is going to bail me out?
And as a big man in those days, you are a very big man in this country then. No, it's not a joking matter, you're a big man.
But I was taken into that situation. So let us just
no, because it's good for your memoir. What was those things was telling you? What did he tell you? Because he must have related his experience to you.
The major thing Abiola said to me, said, if you get home before me, visit my family, tell them about our both relationship and where we have to meet in not in the prison yard, in detention camp.
Detention? Where was it? They said it was an underground. Was it the
underground? Yes. No.
In Abuja?
The situation where we were kept is still under the same roof of head office of the police.
Okay, Nigerian police force. But the underground.
Underground.
Yes, that's the under the ground.
Yeah.
So what was there inciting Abiola then? Was he? And sure, did he believe that he was going to be released, or he believed he was going to die?
He's not even thinking of anything. He believed he will become the head of state for Nigeria.
He was still ambitious in that situation.
Yeah, yes, he believed he might be okay. It might not be, but he still believed that he was going to rule Nigeria.
Even at that very detrimental situation.
At the point of death.
And did he promise you anything that when he gets out, your case is now like those two prisoners in the Bible?
No, but I was not even discussing that
with him. You're just discovering survivor.
Yes, I just want to go out.
So you two are telling him that if he goes out before you should also visit your family?
Yes, we tell him if you get visit my house. He used to come here.
Okay, he used to come here?
Yes, he used to come here. And were together.
But in that situation then, how was he looking? Was he looking healthy or was he looking?
He was perfectly okay.
Okay, in that situation. They were giving him good food or what?
Yes. The problem is that I was there. You don't feel like eating.
Oh, you lose your appetite.
I lose your appetite, and you don't know.
You don't know what's going to happen
Next. Because when you are in your own private, I was inside the hotel. In that hotel, everything was okay.
Yeah.
When you are taken from there to the dungeon, so you have the problem.
The day they took Abiola away, what came to your mind when you had that taken away?
When they take him, something just told me that he will not return.
It will not resolve.
Return.
Okay, that you will not return. Huh? Your instinct told you that.
My instinct.
That's a sad one.
But what do I do? But the so-called my man sent his men and they took me to his house.
And no, you're talking about General Sani now, and that was after 6 months. So what relationship do you have with that General Sani Abacha that we have to now come and take you from that situation? Because it was his boss that locked you.
Yes.
So what happened really? Was it the divine intervention or what?
It's God's intervention.
God's intervention.
Use him to bring me out, because I will have died in that place.
Under that ground.
Underground, I will have died.
So what did they tell you?
They didn't talk to me. They just came in and said, "Oh yeah." But I was even taken. Then I recognized the boy who led the place.
The operation. I learned that they first took your bag, the first day took your thing. Yeah. The next day they came on a Sunday and shut the door and came and took you. When they were shooting the door, what was going on in your mind?
I don't know.
But you heard guns being shot, they broke the door, and then the police have left at that time for choice. Some of them have left for.
First of all, they came. They said, "We are coming for you. Don't worry. Stay at that corner." So I obeyed. So the gun, I never know, the gun they use breaks the door.
Breaks padlocks.
Then I said, "Yeah, walk out."
They just drag you out into their vehicle and zoomed up.
Yeah.
So where next did you meet yourself?
They took me to Absalam's house. They took me there.
That's a very funny scenario.
Yeah. When I saw him, I hugged him. Said, "Don't worry, sit down." And that was, before I got there, they came here, took my wife to Abuja. And he saw me.
Reunion.
Yeah.
Reunion. Happy reunion after almost 6 months. So what did he now tell you, Salami? Did he give you
He now asked me what went wrong. Well, I didn't know about what actually happened. I was in my room. They came in, took me into that place, and I was lucky they didn't take me to where they would slaughter me. I was in that office, nobody, see, the people that came to take me and put me in that place, I never see them.
In your life?
In their life. I don't know where they come from. So it was after I left, I now begin to realize the rap in my life.
The what?
The ratu.
Ratu.
In my life.
So it affected you psychologically?
Of course. Because you can imagine if you don't shave
Yes, sir.
for 6 months.
Yeah.
What will you still look?
You will look horrible. You will look like Saddam Hussein. That's crazy. But that day in Absalom's house, were you able to eat? Were you able to drink?
They prepare food for me.
Very wonderful food.
And the food that is completed.
From the kitchen.
From the kitchen, everything was there. And I thank God. Because
before, when you are under the gulag, you are taking gala and some other food that were not completed. But for the first time now, you can now eat a food that you are hearing the odor from the kitchen.
Of course.
So then after then, you are now ferried to Lagos. So what happened?
That day, he brought in my wife.
Okay.
We look at each other. My wife said, "This is my husband." And Absalam said, "Don't worry, the Baba is coming."
The Baba? Come and barb your hair.
The man did everything. Since then, I started.
Okay. Removing your. Started shaving your head.
He says, "This is my husband." I said, "It's me. Let's go home."
Then you flew to Lagos. Alanda, most of those times when you are sleeping, when you are having a dream, it's like Abacha is coming to catch you again.
They were guiding my street.
This street?
This, from that junction to that junction.
To that end. Military boys. And you cannot communicate with them.
No. So it's all that are Absalam's work.
Okay.
The boys don't know me. I don't know them. But they make sure no strange person. They were guiding my family.
That's interesting. That's good. That's something about the military. That was strong military intelligence. You know. And when the day you now heard that Abacha died, what happened to you?
I feel sorry for him because I don't think I've never think he could die suddenly like that. I didn't have any relationship. But when can somebody kill Abacha? I don't. It's 4 o'clock in the evening.
4 o'clock in the evening?
Yeah.
What were you doing then?
I was in my office. And I have television in my office. I opened it and not more than 5 minutes, they started the news. They said, then they announced. Is it possible?
For the strongest man
in Nigeria
to just die like that?
In Africa
at that time. Because he was collecting power for Jami and all of them, in Gambia and then Sierra Leone for Tejan Kaba, all of them.
He came in and they say they showed the body going into
the aeroplane. The airport. That was bye-bye. So what happened to you that evening? Were you in a celebrating mood or what happened?
I wasn't feeling, I feel so bad that we can change somebody like
Abiola?
No.
Like Abacha?
Abacha can die like a chicken pox.
Like just a chicken pox?
Yes.
Wow.
After that day, I closed.
Immediately? So your staff will go?
Everybody lock up. Abacha is dead. That was all. I came home. I met my wife. I met her. What's happening? I said, well, why don't you open the television? She said, I didn't open the television. And I opened the television and they repeated the news. That's all.
Case closed.
Case closed. That's the right word.
And your friend now became the head of state. The man that removed you from jail. Yeah. Maybe it was even God that was compensating you for removing you from jail. So how did you now feel when you heard that the next junta head is General Sani Abacha?
It was a beautiful day. My wife was the first to go there, to go to Abuja.
To Aso Rock.
To Aso Rock.
To go and, so you are now became a honorable guest in Aso Rock. You know, this part of your memoir is very interesting. It will teach a lot of people the lesson of their life. But what now happened to Portsing Pleasure Ride, that beautiful business concept that you brought to Nigeria?
You know, it's my, it is my own making. I set up Portsing as a business mogul, and my time in the prison yard, I will call it, or
the gulag.
I look at myself and I look at my achievement in life. I find that yes, there is hope.
There is hope.
There is hope for everybody. That is.
But the business, what happened? Collapsed afterward?
No.
Okay, didn't collapse? Because you are the one that first bought those buses, those luxurious buses, those coach with special VIP session and all that. You brought the buses. I think it was...
No, during the time of Abacha,
okay,
I was in Lagos. That was when I didn't created the business out of Abacha.
Okay.
And I started using my bus from Lagos to Ivory Coast, from Lagos to Abuja, from Lagos to Kano. So
it was a business model that was different.
Yes.
Because before you brought those coaches, it was Benz and all that.